Good morning, Piper Middle School. It's hard to believe that this week will already mark the first week of February. Time is certainly flying, and I hope everyone's second semester is off to a great start. Today, I just want to take a couple minutes to touch on a few things. I know that there's been a lot of student absences. As a reminder, don't fall behind on your assignments. Take this opportunity to be checking Skyward as well as Canvas and figuring out just exactly what you are missing. In just a few weeks, we have parent-teacher conferences coming up. They will be student-led conferences, but now is the time to get those missing assignments into your teachers. That way, when conference time rolls around and the end of the third quarter approaches, we won't have missing grades and poor work completion. Take the opportunity now to figure out what you're missing, student body, and get that work in. Using the e-hall passes correctly. So many of you guys are doing a fantastic job. I just want to remind everyone that you need to create the pass to the bathroom closest to you and that you only have 4 passes a day. Thank you to those of you that are filling them out correctly. It's sure helping our hallways be a lot more empty and our students access the bathrooms quickly. Thank you, guys. I also want to just give a reminder regarding basketball game attendance. We are starting eligibility yesterday on January 31st. And per our policy, if you have any Fs, you are not allowed to attend the game. Our focus here in Piper is on academics. And it's important that if you're failing any of your classes, that you're using this time after school to get those missing assignments and grades up. Eligibility runs every single Monday. So if you currently have Fs in any of your classes, you're not able to attend the games this week. Use this time to get your grades up and come back next week. I also want to remind you that in order to attend the games, you must be in school the entire day. If you came in late or left early for an appointment, you won't be able to attend the game that day. You have to have a full day of attendance to be able to attend the games. Thank you, Piper Middle School. I've sure enjoyed watching the basketball games. Our student body crowd has been fantastic. You've been respectful to our players and the visiting teams, and your enthusiasm is commendable. Thank you for rooting on our boys basketball team this season. Great work, Piper Middle School. The last thing that I want to touch base today on is just reminding everyone about our hallway behavior in the morning. Thanks to all of those who arrive at 7:05 and spend time in the auditorium with Coach Moore, Miss Lewis, Miss Rice, and myself. I bet on any given day there's probably close to 300 of us in there, and it gets very packed. As a reminder, when you arrive, we want you to sit in the bottom rows of the auditorium, fill up the front first and the back last. But what we really need your help with is going straight to class. When Coach Moore or myself dismiss you, the expectation is that everyone goes directly from the auditorium to your classrooms. If you have PE first hour, it's also important that you note that the locker rooms are closed until 7:15. You may have noticed that we've started to lock those doors. Students are not to be in classrooms or locker rooms before 7:15. This just ensures safety for all students. Thank you for doing your part. As a final reminder, I put it in the Sunken Treasure to parents last week, and we've talked about it a bit, but we're seeing more and more cell phones all the time. The expectation is that cell phones are off during the entirety of the day. Once you leave the auditorium or enter the school in the morning at 7:15 and head to classes, cell phones should be off. When I dismiss the bus riders, if you're a car rider and still in the classroom, your cell phone is still off. We leave those cell phones off until the final bell rings, or I'm dismissing you at 2:40. I know it's tough to be without our cell phones, but if you do need to get a hold of your parent, we'd love to see you in the office calling them, not on your cell phones. Thank you so much, Piper Middle School, for doing your part in following our policies and procedures. At this time, I don't have anything else, and I hope everyone has a wonderful first week of February. I would just remind you to follow the Piper Middle School way. Have respect, exercise safety, be responsible, and own your actions. Have a fantastic week, Piper Middle School.